Hello to my Libras. This is Queen Amun-Ra coming to you with your general reading, Libras. All right, Libras. What I'm being led to tell you all, looking at your cards here, is to keep people out of your business. You should not be indecisive about that at all. You all are a very fair-minded sign. You move from your heart, right? You all are you're an air sign. You're incredibly smart, but you're ruled by a feminine planet, Venus, the goddess of love, pleasure, art, music, aesthetics. You're the only sign out of the air signs that are an inanimate object. Your symbol is an inanimate object. You're the justice, the scales of justice, right? And so healthy work-life balance. So you probably, as a kid, had a best friend, had a, favorite sibling. Even if you're an only child, you may have had a best friend growing up. Always had some kind of a partner. Maybe your parent. If you're an only child, you could have had a parent that was your best friend, or maybe your parents were your best friends. Like you always had somebody that was like you went through life with, right? Your significant other, somebody. But so it's been hard for you to find out what an open enemy is, right? Maybe you learned from this channel what an open enemy is, right? So when you get to your eighth house is about intimacy and shared possessions. But eighth house is where we encounter many of the darker aspects of life. Here we can experience loss and emotional crisis, but also deep transformation. The eighth house covers intimacies of relationships and the complexities of shared finance. When you break generational cycles, chains, and curses, when you break chains. But you can learn real fast how you can have a completely different love language than other people, right? And how everybody wants to be a part of. When I hear people say, oh, that person is a pick-me, everybody's a pick-me. Literally, everybody's a pick-me. Everybody wants to be a part of something. Like everybody wants to be a part of a job, some kind of an organization. A job is an organization, a family. Everybody wants to be a part of something, right? Just so we're crystal clear. Everybody wants to be a part of something, right? And so when you hear people say that, don't get easily offended. When you hear people say that, some people may say their intention may be to say it out of, some harsh whatever. But the truth is, when you apply for a job, don't you want to be picked? Don't you want to be chosen? Why would you even apply for it if you didn't want to be picked or chosen, right? If you open yourself up to love, right? Don't you want that person to choose you just like you chose them, right? So don't overthink it. Mercury is retrograde right now. And so this is a great time to kind of learn about some things. I'm seeing soulmate energy in your life. And so some things are not for social media consumption, whoever you are, whether you are star does not mean famous, right? Somebody's light is shining bright. Somebody's light is shining really bright. And somebody in your life is really starting to talk to you and really saying it's time to cut certain things off. Like certain things, you need to keep people out of it because somebody is a bully in your life. Certain things need to be cut off because some people really, really they looking for some kind of a reason, like to take you to court. They looking for something, looking for anything to kind of sort of take you to court for something, right? And they looking for a win. They looking for a quick justice, a quick win, right? So source is saying to you certain things, you know your worth, you know your value, whoever you are. Star, everybody is a star. Right, so I teach on my channel, meaning everybody has an 11th house, right? Your sign rules 7th house. Aquarius rules 11th house. Let's see what other Sagittarius rules 9th house. So the way I read cards is I'm not necessarily talking about a zodiac sign. Just so we're crystal clear, this is your reading, so take what resonates with you. But I'm also talking about houses. Please pull your birth chart so that you can know it sets you apart from every other Libra on the planet. So when you're saying Team Libra, you're not talking about another Libra. You're talking about yourself, just you. So when you're closing out cycles, you're just talking about just you. You're not making reference to your ex, ex-friend, ex-love interest, ex-whoever, family member, whomever. You're not bringing all of that into. You're only talking about self, okay? Right? All right. So your first house, Aries rules first house. Taurus rules fifth house, right? So I'm going to walk you through this, and again, take only what resonates with you. But I'm talking about your houses when I'm reading cards, okay? I'm talking about your houses. And Aquarius, your 11th house, means your friends and your community right here are of importance to you, right? That's like your money, right? Money is a form of energy. That's your money, right? That's where you value your friends, and so it needs you to stay focused. Like you're a star in when it comes to your community, your team, right? You're a star in that area. So that could be like and your star is shining bright, right? So this is where you want to get clear, right? And keeping people out of your business, right? So keep people out of your business when it comes to that, right? You have a soulmate in your life, and this is you're part of a family, right? You're a part of a family, so you're keeping those like some things you're saying, okay, I'm keeping off of whoever you are, social media, right? Whether you're a celebrity, I'm going to say celebrity, everybody's celebrated, whether you're famous or not famous, right? Certain things you're keeping off of, you're keeping certain things off of social media, right? Because you're learning how to see something from a higher frequency. You have a guardian angel, in your life, somebody who's trying to help you with something, and they're saying, don't carry other people's emotional baggage on your internal scales. They're like basically like don't carry that stuff on those scales. Don't like keep that out of your. You're so close to this next phase. Don't carry that mess on your internal scales. Like you're going to the next level fast. Like things are happening for you. Things are just like boom, boom, boom. Things are just happening for you fast. Like don't even risk all of that by letting people in. Whoever you are, I don't know who you are because I'm just talking to a camera, right? So that's what I'm seeing for you all. Let's set an intention for your reading. So I try to get real detailed because so many people have the same exact thing in common, right? I'm not talking about any particular person. So it's funny how when I'm doing reading, people are like, oh, that sounds like this celebrity. That sounds like it could be. Who knows? I don't have any particular person in mind when I'm reading cards. I'm just reading cards because so many people have things in common, right? But you're learning how to keep people out of because you hold the key. You hold the key. This is you. You hold the key, right? This could be you, or this could be other people wanting access to your life, right? And you are on the inside, and they could feel like they're on the outside, okay? So that's a matter of perspective. Let's see. It's time to flourish. This is you. It is time to flourish, all right? All right, let's get it. Let's get into it. Libras. Let's go. So, hope returns for you all. Hope returns. This is about balancing. So when you have soulmates in your life, this soulmate is like a soul brother or a soul sister or a soul tribe or y'all know what I'm saying, where like this, all of that, like things just flow for you all, right? That's soul, like soul members. Like, so it looks like somebody in your life is like your family. They don't have to be blood relative family. Things just flow for you all. Like they help you to get back refocused, right? So somebody is like a breakthrough is happening for you. Like they have an air about them that's just like basically saying, keep people out of your business. Sometimes it's just like that quick. Just keep people out of your business. And you like, you right. you right. You are so right. I need to keep people out of my business. And that's you. You keeping people out of your business, right? So people are speculating something. There's somebody's thinking they know something that's going on because people have heard they want to be connected to you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. So this is the theme for you all this week. Hope returns, balance begins to restore itself at a soul level. An affirmation for you is I align with divine harmony and trust my inner light. That's you. Whoever you are, your star is starting to shine brighter and brighter and brighter. And I'm seeing justice for you. And when I say justice, it's not always in a physical sense. I'm seeing balance, like a healthy work life. When I say justice, I'm talking about not necessarily you going to court. It could just mean that you're learning healthy work life balance, whether you are by yourself or with someone. Regardless, healthy work life balance. Like, okay, I have a physical calendar I'm looking at. If you're measuring time 24 hours a day, 8 hours for this, 8 hours for this, 8 hours for this. If it's like you're breaking it down in threes, I'm doing this, right? So what inspires you is the Ace of Swords, a breakthrough, clear thought. There could be an Aries in your life that inspires you. Somebody could be like, you know what? I'm able to do multiple things. And a high vibrating Aries would be a good, because they're fearless. High vibrating Aries, somebody who is focused, somebody who is structured, who is authoritative. I'm saying high vibrating. Or somebody who is on your frequency, somebody who is, if you feel like you're a star and you're operating in your purpose and you feel like, okay, I want to align myself with somebody I have that in common with. Let me get with somebody who I feel like I have that in common with, right? That could be a breakthrough for you. Or somebody who is, whatever your zodiac sign is in your first house. Aries just happens to rule first house, right? But find out what your zodiac sign is in your first house, because what you're learning how to do is keep people out of your life. This is a door here. You're learning how to keep people out of that portal from bringing a type of energy like really cold-hearted, cold, like the y'all know, like a cold-blooded. It's because we had a beaver moon, right? We had a beaver moon in Taurus. You're keeping people who prey on people who have like that cold kind of like beavers, like build a dam real fast, like to keep predatory energies out, who prey on people who feel like they want to be a part of something, right? And so they prey on that when everybody is a pick-me spirit. Like everybody, think about it. If you really think about it, it's like, okay, you want to be picked for the job. You want to be picked for this. But it's when you get to a point where you say, I don't want to be just picked for any old thing, right? Okay, I have standards, certain things I have to cut it off at certain. I don't want to just be picked or chosen for anything. Okay, we have to negotiate at some point, right? But some people want to make people feel the lowest of low, right? And so you're not about that, right? And so Source is saying, here's the Ace of Swords here and the Five of Pentacles here, which is 6. So somebody is like, okay, this is where you're like somebody's work schedule here, right? Yeah. And so to gain some kind of clarity, on something here, like some quick clarity on something, like somebody needs some clarity real fast about something, right? And this is where, again, Source is trying to tell you, keep people, I can't say this any clearer. Keep people out of your business. And I feel like you got a soulmate that's going to tell you, learn how to keep people out of your business. This could be a really good friend that's like a family member or like a sister or brother to you, but they're just going to just tell you very clearly, you just need to keep people out of your business. So I'm looking at 2 people here with a child or children. Let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a dog. Somebody could also have a dog. Somebody could also have a lot of money too, like multiple streams of income, or at least on this deck right here. This is a Light Seers deck, by the way, for those of you who's learning how to read tarot. Somebody could have 4 kids, husband, wife, or these could be man, woman, partner. Um, somebody could have a dog, multiple streams of income. Somebody is really enlightened about family. That could be a value, like family values or something. Somebody could be really enlightened about that and how somebody has their temperament. And their kids' temperament. So yeah, so Source is trying to help somebody see something. Like somebody is really trying to help somebody to see something here. Looking at your cards here. Yeah, so like I said, whoever you are, it's time for you to flourish. It's time for you to flourish. So what are you releasing is the 5 of Pentacles here. Feelings of lack, abandonment, or isolation dissolve. So an affirmation for you is I'm supported by the universe in all forms. Because you are. You are supported by the universe in all forms. I feel like whoever you are, I feel like somebody does have prayer warriors. And this is not about religion, like whoever, what people believe in. I feel like people are sending you good energy. This is what I'm picking up on. Like some people are sending you some really good energy because they feel like they know. I feel like you have people around you who know what you've been through. More people than you realize. This person here, wait a minute, let me see something. This energy here, see this 6 of Wands here on this deck right here. This person is on stage and you can't really see who's out in the audience here. Like this is kind of like silhouettes of like people on, like if you can see in this card here. This person is on stage, and so when the lights and stuff are shining on you, you're just on stage, but you can't really see who's out in the audience here, right? So these people here, like people, somebody is admired by a lot of people who are clapping and cheering for you. You're not really concerned with who's not. You're focusing on who is. And you have a tribe of people who really are your soul tribe, your soul community, like people who are really cheering for you and just basically saying, leave people out of your business. Leave those bullies. They're saying, leave those bullies out of your business. They want to know every little thing that you're doing. They're talking to people, trying to find out like, okay, what's their work schedule? Fans. That's what I was looking at. That's what I was trying to think of. Fans, like becoming fanatic. Like, oh, they want to know what you're doing. Like, where do they live? Where exactly do they live right there? Like, they just want to like sit outside. Y'all know, like people do, famous people. Like they sitting outside. If they could sit outside somebody's house like this. Like if they could sit outside. Do they live right there? Is that where they live? Right there? If they could just sit outside, like listen outside. That kind of stuff, right? They just want to know, right? So yeah. So here we have the 8 of Wands here for you. But anyway, I'm seeing you being a very compassionate person, being fair-minded and compassionate. So you are asked to honor your emotional intuition. So an affirmation for you is I trust the wisdom of my heart. I trust the wisdom of my heart here. And then the 8 of Wands here, right? So this is movement, communication, and energetic progress. Speed up your path. An affirmation for you is momentum is on my side this week. I welcome swift blessings. Yeah, so things are happening for you. So just stay focused. Whoever you are, just stay focused. Yeah. Because I'm seeing a win for you, a win. So hidden influence, 6 of Wands here, recognition, success, victory, energy that you may not see. But an affirmation is I deserve to be seen, valued, and celebrated. You do. The 2 of Cups for you is what to focus on, right? Harmony in relationships and soul connections deepen. And an affirmation for you is I nurture connections rooted in equality and love. Again, something is going to happen for you and somebody that were separated. You and somebody were separated. Y'all were pulled apart from each other because y'all both know your worth and your value. And people wanted to leave you out of something. So Source is leaving them out of something. Right? And so what the universe is bringing is the 10 of Pentacles. And this is long-term stability, legacy, energy, and material fulfillment. And so an affirmation for you is I'm building a lasting foundation of abundance. And here's a temperance card, outcome of the week. So balance restored, peace within, integration of emotional plus mental clarity. An affirmation for you is I am the embodiment of divine balance and inner peace. All right? Because you see something from a higher frequency. I do feel like somebody does have a big heart. And you are very clear of who is behind why, something, right? Why something happened. So, candles for you all, candle colors for you all, right? So, blue is for calm, communication, and harmony. Pink is for heart healing and sweetness. Lavender is for intuition plus spiritual softness. And white is for clearing energy plus balance, right? And so gemstones, you can buy your own candles, or you can get, I also sell candles, but you can also buy your own if you want. Lapis lazuli is for truth, clarity, mental harmony. Rose quartz is for heart alignment and self-love. Opal is for emotional insight plus mystical attunement. Sodalite is for balanced communication. Clear quartz is for amplification of intention. Yeah, amplification of intention. I feel like somebody has been bullied so much, looking at your cards here, and somebody has been like almost literally clocking everything that you do, like really trying to whoever, and this is so many people have in common, just like humiliate you, and like wanting to know like your every little move, like almost like sitting outside, camping outside your space. I'm just trying to find some reason, whoever you are, like people do, famous people, like looking for any kind of reason for a win. What time do they come home? What time do they leave? Let's find out. What it's just like, what in the world, right? I'm picking up a number of things here for you. Something hidden that's coming out is like somebody judging you for something that they thought somebody was. Somebody thought that you were doing something behind closed doors that you were not. Okay, this is what's coming to me. Okay, so what's coming to me, let me just first say this. I'm not a pastor, I'm not a priest, I'm not a rabbi. Let me say this, okay? The 10 Commandments, that's what's coming to me. The 6th one is coming to me. Somebody was accusing you of doing something behind closed doors that you did not, or you feel like you didn't do. Because this is what you and somebody have in common. And so somebody here is, so it's two sides of something. It's two sides of the sword here, right? And somebody really, really wants to gain some kind of clarity on something. Like somebody wants to gain clarity on something. But somebody is also used to the way that an organization does things. This is what I'm seeing here, because I'm seeing this is an organization and how they use people to do stuff. Somebody's looking for a quick victory. Somebody's looking for money. Because I'm saying this is a family looking for some money. For somebody who knows their worth and they know their value. Right? So I don't know what your situation is. Whoever you are, I don't know what your situation is. But herbs for Libra. Would be chamomile. This is emotional balance. Rose, chamomile is for emotional balance. Rose is for heart healing and softness. Lavender is for calming the mind. Lemongrass is for clarity and energetic cleansing. Blue lotus is for deepened intuition plus higher consciousness. And so you can use this for tea, baths, herbs, incense, or altar offerings. And yeah, that's what I have for you all. That is what I have for you all. Yeah, but I feel like you're getting a message really loud and clear from somebody who is a soulmate. That's what I was picking up on. You're getting a message loud and clear from somebody who is a soulmate. And they, like I said, they could be a really good friend. A soulmate is not always a love interest, just so we're crystal clear. It could literally be a sibling. It could be a best friend. It could be a really good friend. It could be somebody where the conversation just flows with you all. And they're just having a talk with you. Somebody's just having a talk with you, just like... this person has already been feeling low. They've already been real cold-hearted towards this person. Kind of like leave this energy out of it because they are just... they clocking your schedule. They looking at every little thing. They looking for a reason. Like whoever this organization is, and it could be your industry that you're in. It could be your job. Here we have faith in your dreams. Yeah, somebody sees something from a higher frequency. A Sagittarius could be of importance to somebody. Sagittarius is, they rule 9th house, by the way. So find out what your zodiac sign is in your 9th house. That could be of importance to you, right? So yeah, 9th house is about quest and adventure. It's our sense of what lies beyond the horizon. It invites us to travel both physically through our long distance journeys and mentally through higher education, philosophy, and religious contemplation. It covers ethics and ideals and the spirit of law. So yeah, somebody may have gone on a quest to find out something on your behalf, to help you, through something, right? Because they could be showing you some compassion towards something. They could just know that these energies are just whoever. And they're just trying to bring a temper. Somebody could be trying to bring a temper out of you, like trying to see how fast they can get you angry about something, right? Whoever you are, Libra. And like I said, you all are fair-minded zodiac sign, but I feel like when it comes to certain things, and I'm seeing these pictures with kids here and a dog. So you could be a dog mom or a dog dad. These kids could also symbolize, if you don't have kids, these could be adults. Like, so these could be like, adults with the inner child. Everybody has an inner child, right? So these could be other adults, and you could be a dog mom or a dog dad, right? And so your pet could be your child, right? You know how I see people all the time, they dress their their pets up like, full on outfits, the rain boots, the whole everything, whole wardrobe, from top to bottom, right? So, which is cute, which is really cute. But, and sometimes people's cats, but I'm seeing a dog here in the car. So the kids are not always children. They could be the inner child. But, somebody is looking for something like a quick, but somebody is just, like I said, dealing with someone who is two sides of something. It's two sides of something here. You know your worth and you know your value. Somebody wants it. What I'm looking at is like somebody wants. I don't know. I don't know if you are a person who is famous. You could be. Your star could be. Because there's variations of stars, like you see here, right here. Some stars are shining brighter than others, but everybody has an 11th house, right? So you could have somebody who your star could be shining brighter than theirs. right? But y'all could still see each other as equals. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like y'all could still see each other as like, okay, this is my friend. Like you're no respecter of person. You don't see them as better or worse than you are. You don't see them as higher or lower than you are, right? Let me see what else we got going on here. Yeah, so step out of your comfort zone. Here's a North Node here. So find out what your North Node is. So what do you need to release? Yeah. Yeah. Don't let your past hold you back, whoever you are. Yeah. And don't let pride get in your way. Yeah, a whole new start is coming for you. And luck is on your side. Yeah, luck is on your side. Yeah, so whoever your friend is, or like I said, whoever this energy is, their soul, things either flow with you all already, or they will flow. Something is happening fast. I feel like somebody could have gotten caught up in some kind of a sting or something, because they did not, something didn't. Yeah. So this is happening for me, not to me. So something is a gift. So yeah, you're a very fair-minded person, and somebody is just like they don't want to play fair. Whoever you are, they just don't want to play fair, Libra. Whoever you are, they just. Yeah, so confidence. So I feel like your confidence level is going to soar, you know, whoever this friend is or whoever this person is for you, your confidence level is going to increase. I feel like you're going to have some kind of a breakthrough, whoever you are. So sending you lots of love and light, whoever you are, sending you lots of love and light. I feel like your confidence level is going to increase. Let me see what else we got going on here. I think that's it. Let's see. I was just looking for my there we go. My chakra cards. That's what I was looking for here. Yeah, it's time for you to flourish. So somebody's going to offer some clarity to you on something. And that's probably what you were looking for. You were probably looking for some kind of clarity, for somebody that's just help you with something. Like, you know, you got all these energies around you and nobody was offering anything. Like you could have just been like, okay, what is it? Like you could have been trying to put your finger on something, like trying to gain some kind of clarity on something. And you could have had a dream. You wishing, like, this lets me know that you have a good heart here. And you could have been wishing everybody around you well. Like, okay, I really want everybody to find me a star. Like, you could have been that person. Like, I really wish everybody would just, you want everybody to do well. But also protecting yourself. Like, leaving people out of your business. Whoa. So let's see. We got all of these cards that came out. So we have a lot of sacral chakra energy out. So this is in the physical realm. So we got 3. So we had 3. Okay. So we have 3 sacral chakra cards, the solar plexus, and also 2 root chakra cards. So we have, you totally got this. This is sacral chakra. Then the triangle yoga pose for sacral chakra. What is this? Root chakra. It's a tree for all nature party. So this is the root chakra. So you could be a person who likes to hug trees. Let me see. You're being shielded from something. So solar plexus. Yeah, you're being protected. And then we have the root chakra, home, sweet home. And then also sacral chakra, create with your right brain, right? So you're definitely a very creative energy. So all of this is in the physical realm. All of this is in the physical realm. So, and you move from your heart chakra, which is like the right in between the physical and the spiritual realm. So you made some kind of a connection. So this is not you on the outside. This is other people on the outside wanting to get in. And you made some kind of a connection to protect your energy. So somebody who is a star like you, who's already in their 11th house, who gets it. They're the ones that's offering some kind of clarity to you that it's time for you to flourish, right? Because things are happening for you fast, right? So don't let your past hold you back, right? So they're the ones that's giving you some kind of a gift. They're giving you some kind of a gift, okay? Hopefully this is helpful for you. Hopefully those gemstones and crystals and the name of those candles, those colors for candles. Like I said, you can get candles from anywhere. I do sell candles, but you can get your own candles, gemstones and crystals, all of that. But those are the properties, the healing properties from them, okay? Bye.